Sussex Squad. Sussex Saturday. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate it. Channel member, bartender, all that good stuff. I know that Royal Sussex is just ending, so most people probably run from that to this at some point. Whew, I hope you all are well. Lydia, and Church Nellie, and Joyce, and Hilda, Annie. Yay! Whew. Well, I just got my notification of my live. I love YouTube and the delayed. It's almost 2 minutes. Wow. Whew. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? I hope you are well. Hey, sister, how are you? Hey, Audrey. Oh, Norland's in the house. Hey, Doreen, how are you? Sylvia. Okay, you listen while driving. Drive safely, Sylvia. Hey, Mavis, how are you? Hey, Nora, the Stock Explorer. Yeah, as y'all can tell, I'm in one one of those moods. I'm like singing everybody's name. It's so crazy. Mavis, hello again in case you didn't hear me. Whew, I just want to be sure you heard me say your name. Emma and Black Queen. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to a late edition of Sussex Saturday. No, I don't want to hurt your ears. My husband's probably in the living room rolling his eyes. He's like, they're just being nice to you. They don't really like your singing. Oh my goodness. Hey, Rosa. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? All right. Okay, everybody. That is our little intro. Hello, 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 hello to everybody. Good to see you all. Let me just get a little bit of my background music. Let me turn it down some. And just a little disclaimer, I'm working with one ear that's clogged and another that's okay. So hopefully I'm not screaming at you all, but that you hear me in my little natural tones. And all is good that way. So everybody's coming in. Hello, hello again. I'm going to just get started because I may have to jet pretty quickly around 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock, the latest. So anyway, with everything, I like to start out with a disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. And then my favorite quote of Harry and Meghan, each of us can change our communities, all of us can change the world. I'll just say this now. Hopefully you all have hit the thumbs up on the way in. If not, please do that. Please share out if you have the capabilities of sharing on social media. And if it's your first time and you're hanging out in the clouds, don't be scared. Come on down, hit subscribe, and then chat it up with us once the 7-minute window has been completed. So How has everybody been this past week? Hey, Anna. Lots of hugs to you, Anna. How are you? Um, yeah, how are you? Vanessa, I hope I said hello. I start getting confused on who I've said hello to, but hello, 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 hello. All right. So I'm going to jump right in, as I said earlier. Although it's on the thumbnail indicated about Meghan, and I am going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. But I wanted to share a little information on her other half who volunteered. And it's just amazing when people, there's no leaks, so we don't know about it until someone may share it. And then, of course, the haters go crazy, but we live for supporting our favorites. And, that's 'tis life and its many calamities. And yeah, it's always a good thing. Hopefully, Church Nelly's in here because alert, 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 alert. Church Nelly, Nacho, Nacho. So while this was for last Sunday, it was really sweet that he posted this on his Instagram account and, all that fun stuff. I want y'all to know my husband is mocking me, making fun of me outside of outside of the office door. So much fun. So much fun. I wanted to do a quick look back before I discuss the topic at hand. So I thought this was pretty cool that this organization wanted to do a look back. And, I do have my hesitancy when it is organizations based in the UK because some of them were silent throughout all the craziness. Um, yeah, for whatever reason, I guess they wanted to keep the money flowing. Anyway, this one was, back in 2019, they were honored to have the visit by the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex. You know, I like how it even says who specifically asked to visit organizations that benefited the community. And then it was, small charity week. So we're always hearing haters saying something about, oh, they're just, it's just PR and just looking for to get their name out there. No, no. I'll always say it. They're very intentional in the work that they do. And if they're going to make a visit, it's well worth their time as well as the community's time that they meet those that are on the ground and doing work to help push them forward by getting their name out there. So I just wanted to highlight that little look back, and I'm going to jump into the comments. Hey, Triple Threat, how are you? Good to see you. Who else? Hey, Tier, how you doing? Okay, so I'm going to. Hey, Kimberly, I just saw your name as I was scrolling. Now, again, I'm not always going to say this. Charge my eyes and not my heart, because sometimes I'm scrolling past some of the comments and may miss a name, but hopefully, I've captured everybody that is at least chatting. Those in the clouds. Hi to you also. Um, Lydia, hello to all in the chat in the clouds. Much love to you all. Oh well, thank you. You've been up since 4:30 Pacific time. Woo. Yeah, I would say it's almost nap time. I've had an eventful day, but in a good way, in a sense. So whew, I could use a nap myself, Annie. I could use a nap myself. Aloha. Yes. I wish I was where you are, Kimberly, and maybe one day I will get back there. Okay, so the one topic that I wanted to cover, and then we're going to get to what Lydia's favorite part is, trash time. So this week, let me take the comment off, highlight. So this week we um, got an update, Moms Demand posted that their volunteers and staff, of course, have been working around the clock for weeks with regard to its gun rights and gun responsible gun laws, I guess, in a sense. So they received a note and snacks from Meghan. and the haters went into full form. But here's a letter from Meghan, and I thought it was really sweet that, again, this is something, her personal touch, that she would send to them. And I'm really stoked by the organization because they didn't back down. They refused to take down the tweet. They refused an Instagram post, and they refused to private any of their accounts. So they're like, bring it on. They're saying to the haters, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. So I think it's pretty cool of this organization, and that to share the letter for one thing, and to let us know that they were thought of, and it wasn't just some show up, smile type situation, but really here's some here's a little thank you in a sense. That's the Megan thing. Here's a little thank you for all that you do. So I thought that was really, really awesome of her. Oh, the joy that just brings me. Hawaii is waiting. Yes, yes, yes. So anyway, all right. Can you all hold on for just a second? I have an important call coming through. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Woo. Yes, Annie. She's one of a kind, and so is Harry. And yes, that's why they immediately were just glued to each other. There's just no other. The cosmic, right? The cosmic effect. Yeah, they know how to handle them. They're not even playing. They're like, bring it on, which I love. So she is always thinking of others, and you know, it's the actions that speak louder than words, and it's much louder than the haters' words, that's for sure. So anyway, that's why we love her. Hey, Navi, how are you? All right, so getting back to all of this fun stuff. So as we know, I put this under Squaddie Corner, so um, you'll understand when you see it. But Tina, in her glory, last week, um, tweeted this out, and I cracked up laughing when I saw it. And I was like, okay, what is happening? Let me just catch up on to what's going on. But what I love the most is that the hashtag, and this I don't think was the final number of tweets, but that hashtag was trending. I'm like, mess with Squad if you wish to. Don't mess with Harry and Meghan. Um, and it was regarding the bullying. So, as those within Squad know, that royal family had announced right around the time of the Oprah interview. They're still crazed over that interview. That staff that had worked for Meghan claimed bullying, and then suddenly now here we are, years later. Talking about how they're just kind of letting it go, burying it, not going to release anything. It's nothing to be seen, nothing to be heard, nothing. Don't worry about it. You never heard anything. You never seen anything. That type of attitude. And so basically, they caught the their own karma for it. With that hashtag, and it was priceless to read. So, all right. So we have with Better Up. My favorite boundaries are a good thing. Yes, it always factors in. And then forgiveness does not permit access. You can forgive someone and still not allow them to have access to you. I wish that both sides of their families would realize what that meant. Okay. So with that, here we go. Trash time, trash time, trash time. And I'm just going to jump in. I put this under trash time only because it has to do with that crazy lawsuit that the halfling, yeah, I said halfling, had and was trying to get the judge removed. And yeah, I saw this and I chuckled because it was like, that's right. Don't you dare recuse yourself. So anyway, because it was an Obama appointee, it just, yeah. Can we scream racist any louder? I'm just saying. Okay, that's my opinion. All right. I'm gonna keep on going. Um, I thought this was hilarious because it was like, okay, life under scrutiny. What life? What scrutiny is he under? He squashes any story that isn't favorable, right? But it's kind of funny how they went from okay, I don't toe-headed. I don't know what that means. That must be some saying for the UK, but a dashing air sea rescue pilot to a balding father of three. Dashing? Huh. Yeah. The media really does stretch the truth. Okay. Oh, and do we all remember how Meghan was treated when she was guest editor of Vogue, which was their top selling issue to date? And now you have another royal who will be the QC eventually. Um, that will be guest editing, and it's like kudos to her. Everything is golden, everything is wonderful. It's the double standard, it's glaring double standard. Now I had this because yeah, there's certain phrase that was changed, so whatever was put out initially, they have most of the outlets I think have gone back and scrubbed their statements. So my bigger question is, why were they even at a Windrush, you know unveiling when your family is the one that was deporting people? But anyway, okay. I guess you'll say it was the government, but that's the Queen's government. Anyway, moving right along. But it was the Duchess of Cambridge revisits her favorite white power suit. Never knew that white was of power, and when Meghan wears white, it's not seen that way. So the white power, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone. And that's the part that they took out. They took out the power, and it was just her favorite white suit. So don't think that Squad hasn't seen and Squad doesn't have the receipts, because we see, Mhm. we see. So they had posted or tweeted out about them being there. Rah rah shish kebab, moving right along. And this is how I feel. Right back at them for all of that crap. This is how I feel. And then to top it off, yes, what you want. This little kid in his moment that day he was given everything. And I just have to laugh because it's hilarious to me. He was just not, yeah. The woman that is the expert on parenting child's pretty much, shoved her in the face, was biting his cousin. or shoving his cousin, pulling her hair. They were just, kids being kids. I hope he does well. Let me see. Joyce. Her, Megan, and their team know what they want to do in the world, and they've done well with their coordination of their service. They really have. And the fact that they don't have leaks, which just goes back to when they were in the royal bubble and it's supposed to be so protected that there were leaks for every little thing. She could have breathed an idea and just said, hey, what about X, Y, and Z? And then it was out there like, this is what they're doing, this is what they're saying, you know, even to the point of, yeah, I covered it last week, but just the coverage of the Grenfell Tower and the Hub Community Kitchen and how it was glorified when the others were involved. But when Meghan joined forces with them in a sense and helped push them forward and set them up for success, it was, oh, they're terrorists and they're this and they're that. It's just astonishing, the double standard that we see. Okay, so let me see what Anna is saying. William and Kate know that Harry and Meghan are way popular than they are. They can copy all they want, but they never will come close. Right. And hopefully they don't go to the old time, really taking it to the point like how um, Diana met her untimely fate. I'm just saying. Hello, Sharon. How are you? William's got a lot of damn nerve trying to go by racism and is calling nephew monkey. Right. Where the hell was he then? And actually, when he was asked about his newest nephew when Archie was born, he says, "Oh, I have a nephew. My sister-in-law talking about, cosplay sister." That was a big slap in the face. Big slap in the face, especially knowing how welcoming and excited that Harry was. Just, it's astonishing. But yet we're supposed to be so like, oh my gosh, they just have to get back together. And I saw some crap posted, how, cosplay is trying to mediate and have them, they just have to talk by his birthday and blah 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 blah, whatever. See how well that went. Um, Hello there, Bychester Ventures. What life really was scrutiny indeed. Good job on this podcast. Real glaring double standard. Oh, thank you. Um, Hello, Gladys. How are you? Hello, 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 Dolores. All right, let me see. William. Hey, Elaine, channel member. How are you? To all my channel members, because I know I spoke to some before it started, as I was getting everything together. Joyce, William, and Kate have waited 11 years to show who they are with regards to their work. That's why they are behind now. Nothing. And they can keep on, people are going to keep on waiting because they're not going to see anything of substance from them. There was what, 5 years for 5 questions or whatever it was. So, yeah. Hello, Star. How are you? Copy all they want. They don't have Harry and Meghan's spirit, heart, and compassion. So true. So very, very true. Let me just see. Katie, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Of course, I had, blown right past it. And I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Diane, channel member. We won't let the world forget how nasty the Shane Bridges are. Billy should enjoy the combo Juneteenth and Hatching Day gift we sent him. Hashtag royal family lied. Yeah. I mean, it's not, it's creepy how they copy or they do. It's just, if you slam one for being a guest editor of a magazine, which other royals have appeared in magazines, crazy. Guest edited, maybe not, but I guess the jealousy was there. But yeah, it's just, whew. As Annie, it's okay to copy, but if you don't have compassion, it won't work. Exactly. Exactly. Joyce, let's see if William will be selling newspaper this week, or could it be for PR? Yeah. Standing on the corner with his Rolex watch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Standing on the corner with his Rolex watch. Mm. Okay, let me stop. Hey, Patty, how are you? Woo, I'm getting there. Uh-oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Anna's so sickening comparing his nephew to a monkey. Well, wait till he grows up and he will be calling Uncle W on it. Hopefully, he doesn't even have that much contact with him. Who cares if he's may at that point be king? I say may because they seem to have very, very, very long lives. Mm-mm-mm. And I would think by then, some of Space's scandals will start coming out because the press is really eager to talk about his shenanigans, but they just are being, silenced. That's it. They're being silenced with legal paperwork to keep them quiet because, oh, how dare someone violate Space's, what is it, some rights he claimed to, and it wasn't privacy, but it was something else, which I was like, really? You're going to hide an affair from that alleged affair? Yeah, okay. Anyway, hey, Gwendolyn. Hello to the other Dolores. Hello, hello. Annie, everything that Harry and Meghan touch is blessed, but you can't say that about the Cambridges. Well, that's true. You know, I used to hear this saying, a tree is known by its fruit or the fruit that it bears. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. And that is very, very, very true. So the UK press knows a lot more. They are doing, yeah, they'll be talking about it when they can. Now, you see what happened with his father. The heir. Everybody knew about him and Camilla. Everybody knew about that going on, and it was quiet for a long time. And then it just came rolling out. There was no, yeah, we know those tapes, and we won't discuss what they were talking about. But yeah, everybody knows about that. So what is this? H&M stop playing nice and just burn the damn firm down. No. Maybe when QE2 passes on, maybe. But until then, no. I think they're gonna remain quiet to themselves and away from, you know, just stay to themselves in a sense over far, far away. Hey, cutie one, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. Hey Ella, how you doing? Ella, I'll just let everybody read that for themselves. I'm not gonna speak it out loud, but yeah. I tell you, we all know children. You expect a 3-year-old or 4-year-old to sit still for some event. You're crazy. You need to have, their little iPad. And of course, royal children are expected to behave a little differently. Here he's dressed in like shorts because I think under the age of 6 or 7, they wear shorts, the males, regardless of the weather. Anyway, kid was probably, he's over it. He's truly over it. And this just, thank you. He is over it. Okay. Okay. That's how it looks like he's saying. Okay. Mess with me if you want to. He was like, I'll show out. Whew. And then that's just that's all we have to say to the haters. Enough. And this is whatever. hmm I'm done. Too crazy, too silly, all that fun stuff. So, um, let me see. Diane, if the Sussexes spill all unroyal beans now and Liz does what many 96-year-old frail women do, they'll blame the sex of the killing. Yeah, that's why I said it will be well after QE2, it'll be this whole delay because you're going to have to mourn her. And, by the time they had the funeral, and then there's the coronation for the next one, and all that hype. And then, do they blow up his spot too? I mean, in a sense, no pun on that, but just saying. So it just may be that it will be maybe, when they're much older, Harry and Meghan will just release that tell all and just let it all hang out and just, as those that are the instigators behind it all, allegedly, will probably be gone themselves. Who knows? Hey, Keith, how are you? I hope you were well. Yeah. Mm, honey, he got in his mother's face. He was, yeah, boy. He's got it honestly from his own father. Let me just say that because there's a video of his father standing, like kneeling behind his father. So Space was kneeling behind Charles and was like hitting him with his elbow in the back of his head. And this is on a live television interview. So yeah. That would be so hilarious if he does. It would be hilarious because that's what they deserve in a sense. But yeah, no. Um, it is what it is. All right, everybody. I said it was going to be somewhat of a short one. I do have to run somewhere, and I hate to do this, but I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I hope you had a good time, even though this was short. Hey, Connie, how are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, most of us have. Star, Joyce, oh yes, the whole established monarchy, press, media, political sphere, church, journalists all know what is being done. Yeah, that's so true. That is so true. That is so true. And then they may put him out. I don't think they will mind if he leaves. Oh. um, listen, now you got that youngest one, but the middle one is really going to be the Spitfire because she was sticking her tongue at people too. So, anyway. Hey, Marshar. All right, so I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you all. Please be safe out here. Please take care of yourselves. For those of you that are under the weather, prayers out to you for quick healing. And we'll be talking soon. You'll see some uploads from me eventually, hopefully during the week. Please take care of yourselves again. Be well. Wear your mask. Bye, everybody.